This is the kind of occasion we all relish as football fans. Non-stop hype all week long, and now for the action. Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. My name is Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board to provide all the analysis is Stuart Robson. And what we have in prospect is pulsating cup action. It's Portugal, and they take on Croatia.
Well, there's nothing like a good cup run to boost confidence, and these two teams will be hoping this could be their year to win this tournament. Yes, there's a long way to go, but this is still a big game for both teams.
João Felix. Surely! Oh, that's magnificent goalkeeping. And now we find out it was offside anyway. Vlasic. Trying to tee it up. Here's Kovacic. Really good build-up, but no end product.
Well, that's how to defend the edge of your box.
Might lead to a chance. And on the ball, Vlasic. João Felix. Portugal pushing forward with options available. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. And given acres of space to attack here. A cheeky chip. And that's sound goalkeeping to hang on to the shot like that. Vitor Ferreira. Bruno Fernandes, so very talented and capable of running the show. Interested to know what you think we might see from him today.
Well, when he gets half a chance, he strikes the ball so powerfully, and that makes him such a threat today. I fully expect him to score here.
And with that, the attack fizzles out. Well, he wasn't messing around with the clearance. Fernandes. A lot of forward thrust here from Ronaldo. Now, what can he do from this excellent position? Ante Budimir. Well, somebody's got to stop him. Very quick thinking there. Modric. Well, this could really help the cause. Well, they had a decent reading of that ball in. Pedro Neto. Well, nicely cut out. Now, what can they do with the ball? Mateo Kovacic. Good through ball. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. João Cancelo. Can he find the right pass? Oh, to take the lead. And a goal to open the scoring. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, let's look at this again. And the keeper just lost his bearings there. He was never in the right position. He won't want to see that again. Well, just look at his reaction. That could prove to be a massive goal for his team.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Mateo Kovacic. Ronaldo! And there it is! 2 goals in a matter of minutes. Incredible stuff.
Well, just look how he holds off the defender. He keeps his balance and he still hits the target. What a good goal that is.
So back underway with the scoreline standing at 2-0. Andrej Kramaric. Mateo Kovacic. Martin Baturina. And they keep it moving. Crossing opportunity. Now delivering that deep cross. It was an attack of promise, but they couldn't take advantage of the situation. Oh, that's fine defensive play.
Yeah, that was a good interception.
Good idea. And stopping the danger. Good conditions for the counter. And let's give credit to the defending. And deciding to give it to the keeper. Pedro Neto. Ferreira. And it's Ruben Dias. Fernandes. Joao Felix. Bruno Fernandes. That's a nice ball. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. And out of play, the pass nearly worked out, but not quite. Not a huge chunk of added time, 1 minute. Bruno Fernandes. Might lead to a chance. That is that for the first half here. Well, Andrej Kramaric hasn't quite had the influence on the game that we've come to expect from him, and the stats bear that out.
Well, I've been disappointed with his game so far. As those touches show us, he just hasn't been...
So back with the action here, and Portugal very much bossing the game. Will there be a response in the second 45? Fernandes. Now with Mensch. Unable to keep the ball. Totally fooled him. And firing it. Just couldn't get it through. Now, maybe room here for the counter-attack. Really good challenge. Oh, this looks useful. And out for a throw-in. Just misfiring with the pass. Vitor Ferreira. Ronaldo. On the ball, Joao Felix. Trying to tee it up. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Now, can they hit them on the counter? Ante Budimir. Promising looking ball. It is to be a throw-in. Well, the referee allowed them to continue, but now he's going to go back and hand out the yellow card, Stuart.
Well, he thought he was going to get away with that, but quite rightly, he's got a booking.
Not the best challenge, free kick. Fernandes. João Felix. Neves. And he might be through here. Well, really close, we have to say, but I wonder if the shot choice was wrong.
Yeah, he hit it with power, but not the accuracy.
Mateo Kovacic. And space to cross it. And possibilities here. Just the challenge that was required. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. Threads it nicely. And it's a double for him in this game. No way for the opposition to contain him. And no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And this is Ronaldo at his best. He's composed, he shows great technique, and he just smashes it beyond the keeper.
This is looking rather comfortable for them. 3-0. Really nice looking pass. And there is the goal! He's found the net! Joy unconfined!
Well, here it is again. The pass behind the defence is absolutely perfect. And then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
So on with the action. And 3-1 the scoreline at the moment. Mensch. Bruno Fernandes has it. Ruben Dias. Neves. And with the advantage, no reason why you shouldn't play keep ball. And to Budimir. And fed forwards. Thwarting him. Could reduce the deficit. Full credit. Wonderful stop. Well, we're focusing on Cristiano Ronaldo for a reason, Stuart. Fair to say, he's been at his brilliant best.
Well, he's been at his best today. He just seems to get his shots away so easily, and he's taken his goals really well. Brilliant stuff from him.
20 minutes remaining. Nicely timed tackle. João Felix. And it's teed up for Ronaldo. Well, just narrowly wide of the post that time. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Vitor Ferreira. Pedro Neto. Ronaldo. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Now, who can he play it to? Nuno Mendes. Must be. That was going in. Ten minutes to go. Good distribution. And Portugal will get the throw in. Well, a splendid individual performance, but the manager elects to make a change. Determined defending. Ante Budimir. Could pose a threat on the counter. Released it nicely. Could pull one back here. And holds on to it confidently. Rafael Leao. Intercepting it intelligently. Modric. Budimir with it. Nicely cut out. Diogo Dalot. And on to Conceição. And in with a real chance. And the keeper really reacted brilliantly.
Well, from that sort of range, it's a great save, I have to say.
Well, they've been getting two substitutes warmed up, and both will come on here. Vlasic. Good conditions for the counter. Played into the box. He's got to clatter it away. And that's it, the final whistle. And the hosts will go through.
Yes, and thoroughly deserved, you have to say. Thought they controlled...
This is the kind of occasion we all relish as football fans. Non-stop hype all week long, and now for the action. And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. I'm Derek Ray, and sharing commentary with me, as usual, is Stuart Robson. And we have action from the round of 16 just seconds away now. It's Switzerland, and they take on Portugal.
This is when teams start thinking about winning the tournament. One game away from the quarter-finals. And what a game this should be. Full of skill, passion and physicality. I'm really looking forward to this.
Here's how Switzerland will line up. Gregor Kobel stands between the posts. Manuel Akanji plays with Nico Elvedi in central defence. Granit Xhaka plays alongside Remo Freuler in central midfield. And so many different ways to configure. Can he finish? Marvellous anticipation. Short corner it is. And the keeper able to hold on to it. And the defensive intervention there.
Yes, such a clever reader of the game, isn't he?
Can he convert? And the keeper dealing with it. Played over. And I think the threat has been averted. You know, when Ronaldo is on the pitch, we tend to think he'll stamp his authority on the game, Stuart. What in particular do you expect to see from him this time around?
He comes into this game full of confidence because in the last match, he was outstanding. He got his 2 goals, but his general play made him the best player on the pitch by a long way.
Really fine piece of... And they won't complain about this. Showing good situational awareness. Fernandes. And fed forwards. And the keeper more than equal to the task. Ronaldo! And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. Corner kick played in. Oh, terrific save! Kept his cool under pressure and made it look simple. Now perhaps they can counter from here. Threads it nicely. Superb stop. Playing it in. Half-hearted clearance. Just couldn't get it through. Ronaldo. Moving the ball more than decently, but can they take the lead? And quick thinking defensively.
They got everything right there.
Remo Freuler. Sylvain Widmer. It needs an accurate cross. And the decision is one of offside here. João Cancelo. And Portugal moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Ah, a magnificent challenge. Well, not pretty, but very gritty. Electing to shoot. Oh, what a brilliant save to shut down the threat. Silva. Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense. Now, who can he play it to? Can they forge ahead? They do! And you've got to say they're good value for the lead.
Well, as you can see, he gave the keeper no chance there. He looked so confident, didn't he? That's a cool finish.
João Cancelo. Now with Silva. Cristiano Ronaldo. On to Silva. Options in the middle. Oh, it looked really promising for them. Okafor. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Plenty of support here. Real chance. Oh! And top-notch as well as brave goalkeeping.
Well, he comes off his line at just the right time. He read that brilliantly.
Given away by Ronaldo. Looking tentative. Now, maybe room here for the counter-attack. Good weight on that pass. Trying his luck. Oh, great save! Good officiating, waiting for the play to stop and now going back to caution him. Played over. Well, an ordinary header, and that's probably being charitable. Fernandes. Just 1 minute of stoppage time, say the officials. Sylvain Widmer. And now it's with Embolo. Oh, nice ball over the top. Splendidly cut out.
Oh, good job it was cut out as well.
So the whistle then. We're up the halfway stage in this match. Well, the ball is moving again, and work to do for Portugal in this second half. Oh, great attacking play. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. End product wasn't quite there, but easy on the eye.
Well, the break deserved a goal, didn't it? Lovely move, as you said, Derek.
Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Promising pass. That's a very fine piece of tackling. What to like about that pass. Well, he's certainly not alone. Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. Well, that is how to break up a counter-attack. Rafael Leao. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. And could it be Cristiano Ronaldo? And a goal. It was served up on a silver platter for him.
Well, here it is again. It's an easy finish in the end, but what was the keeper thinking? That's a poor bit of defending.
So back underway following the equaliser. Determined defending. Cristiano Ronaldo. Could be a chance to break. Can they take advantage? And able to close down the shot. Well, now they have possession. And threading it through. But just like that, the danger is snuffed out. Great awareness from the keeper. Cristiano Ronaldo. Good visualisation and execution. Well, he knows what he's doing defensively.
Yeah, that really did stop the move in its tracks.
Embolo. And a good-looking ball. Oh dear, up a dead end. It was promising. Now, maybe room here for the counter-attack. That's a good-looking ball. And Ronaldo prepared to fire. And the keeper taking care of the situation. Breel Embolo. Wonderfully weighted pass. Oh, had to get that right. Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. And Portugal moving the ball with purpose. Ronaldo! And he's kept it out, fully stretched, somehow reaching it. Substitution time it is here. Well, the teams are locked together. Will it stay that way following this corner? Well, the bar can be the goalkeeper's best friend. Good defending, out for a throw-in.
Well, this is such a good watch. Both teams have played their part in a great game with plenty of good forward play. I'm sure we'll see more goals before the end.
Embolo. Teammates available. Went in strongly to win the ball. Ronaldo. Ronaldo feeds it. Just needs to stay calm. In it goes! He's made it a brace for himself. No stopping him, apparently.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
So they restart the game, and time is running out. Remo Freuler. Well, full marks for the idea, but low marks for the execution. There to take it away. 10 minutes to go then. Well, the threat could be there. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. And they've created space. Oh, fancy footwork. Oh, tremendous goalkeeping awareness. Neves. Diogo Dalot on the ball. Now breaking at pace. Potential danger. Need to get bodies back. Well, they'll be looking to add to their advantage from this corner.
Well, here you can see it again. It's close, but it's certainly not over the line. The officials got that absolutely right.
He's been a joy to watch, no two ways about that. But the manager bringing on a fresh player now. And over comes the corner. Read it well, cleared it well. A very effective challenge put in. Ferreira. And a throw coming up after a really fine piece of tackling. And the referee has added on 2 minutes of stoppage time. Zakaria. Granit Xhaka. Plenty of support here. And pressing for the equaliser. Shaping to shoot. Oh, a goal! That levels it in the closing phase of this game.
Well, here it is again. Just look at the quality of the cross. It's inch perfect. And then the shot is emphatic. He strikes it with such power. The keeper has no time to react. What a good finish.
They cannot be separated here, and it's on to extra time. So they kick off again. What's it going to take to settle the outcome? Nicely timed tackle. Ronaldo. Couldn't hang on to the ball. And teammates around him. Well, a scrappy phase in midfield here.
Yeah, both sides look slightly anxious in possession.
Very quick thinking there. Well, had no intention of losing out. Oh, but they've lost it now. Can he finish? Foiling his opponent completely. Ronaldo untidy with the ball. A lot of space to attack. Cross-fired over. Not quite the clearance they were hoping for. And taking it without any trouble at all. And that's great work to keep it in play. Ronaldo. And the opportunity goes a-begging. He decided to hit that with power rather than going for placement. Remo Freuler. Xhaka with it. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Not a huge chunk of added time. 1 minute. That's a superb challenge.
Yeah, super stuff there.
First period of extra time completed. 15 minutes left, and then it's a penalty shootout. Well, the big question, who will come out on top? We're into the second period of extra time here. Oh, good vision there. This might be productive. Well, they couldn't keep that sequence going, unfortunately. That's a splendid ball from Ronaldo. Oh, they've done it! They forged ahead, and it might be the goal that gives them victory.
Well, as you can see, he's given far too much space, but he still had some work to do, and I think that's a very tidy finish. It was never in doubt.
So underway again, and time is tight if they have designs on a comeback. Decent looking pass. Can they square this match? But they took care of the situation defensively. Now the counter-attack looks on. Inexplicably, it fizzled out. Diogo Dalot. Here's Ronaldo. Perfect challenge. Well, he's certainly not alone. Lovely weight. Ronaldo. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. If they can score again from this corner, it probably would be the end of the story. And deciding to go short with this one. Played towards the near post. Not the clearance that was called for. He read the situation defensive, and this could be dangerous. And so it'll be a goal kick. Two minutes of stoppage time coming up. Oh, got into position brilliantly. Now counter-attacking possibilities. Free kick awarded then by the referee. It's a superb challenge. Very timely. There's the final whistle. The travelling fans are full of the joys because they are moving on.
Well, I'm not normally a fan of extra time, but that was enjoyable today because the players showed great desire and fitness levels to go and win the game rather than just avoid defeat. And I would have to say they were just about the better team in the end.